about you? You ever had like a bad breakup or like?
Or you ever have a short boyfriend?
Oh yeah, short boyfriend.
You have a short boyfriend? Which one?
Yeah.
Short boyfriend. Let's go with that first.
No, I haven't.
No?
Yeah.
They all 6'1"?
No, not 6'1", like 5'9", 6.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
So you have a height requirement. You gotta be tall enough to ride this ride, motherfuckers.
So I feel horrible. Like, that's really bad.
You ever be on Tinder and just get catfished?
People got types.
No, you know what's funny? I've only been on one Tinder date. Like, and after that, I deleted the app real quick, and I was just like, "Deuces, you're not catfishing me again or anybody else."
I go on Tinder whenever I want my self-esteem fucked with. That's it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro. I'm blind, bro.
Geezus. I could just Jesus.
3, 2, 1, and we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on another episode of Geezus. Welcome to another episode. Your host, George Mora, your co-host,
Chris Vidal,
and our videographer slash editor slash producer. Yo, all right, can we just get this shit out the way real quick and let's just talk about how fucking Edwin's middle name is actually fucking Jesus?
Oh man, yeah, bro. Like I said, I totally forgot I had a middle name until I showed George my driver's license. I'm like, oh shit, my name's Jesus.
you have your middle name on your driver's license?
He has his middle name on his driver's license. Like,
My full name, CHUYA.
dude, it's been like we've been working on this for like 2 months. I don't know why I looked at my watch, but like it has a date on it. But 2 months we've been working on this shit. We made so many Jesus jokes.
Yeah.
The dude, Edwin's middle name is fucking Jesus. It's really Jesus. Why did your parents give you this middle name? Did you ever ask that?
They knew he was gonna start this podcast.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I went to Catholic school. I feel like they would have kicked me out if my name was Jesus. I actually think they don't accept kids named Jesus. I swear to God.
Bro. I'm sure they do.
I might just be talking shit, but
Yeah.
they were so Christian and like so Catholic that I feel like they didn't take anybody's name as Jesus.
They were
So
gonna call me Christopher as my middle name, but I didn't want that. I was like, okay, I'm better with talking.
Nah, man.
shit. Well, Christian's actually about to see his son finally. Well, again, I guess.
Man.
But you have to take a whole test, COVID
Bro,
test, all
my-
this shit.
My nose just stopped like dripping.
How was the
Fucking-
test? What
it's
they do to
nasty.
you?
It's
You want to talk
just
about
fucking
it?
Uncomfortable, bro. It's
Is
just
it?
like a big ass stick goes up your nose. It's like tickle you. Try to avoid eye contact. You know what I mean? Huh? Nah, it doesn't hurt. It just feels weird. It's like a slight, like I want to say like a burn, but that's probably because like that fucking thing doesn't belong
Does
on
it
that
feel like,
part of your skin.
does it feel like you just did coke? Like you did mad coke?
Nah.
You seen that video with Joey Diaz where they're you've seen it, right?
I don't think
Where they're
so.
like, I don't want to take that test because if they
Oh,
shove,
yeah,
if they
they got
shove something
angel
up
dust.
my nose, they're
fucking
gonna find
booty
angel
powder.
dust, heroin,
Booty
ass
powder, yeah.
Like they're gonna find everything up in that shit. Yo, fuck that.
Mm-mm. Nah.
We tried to get it done yesterday, but we couldn't get it done because we go there, we show up, and the lady's like, "Oh no, the doctor's out. He's gonna come back at 3:30." We come back at 3:30, and then the lady's like, "Oh wait, everybody, what insurance do you have?" Right? They don't accept Medicare. They don't accept Medicaid. They don't accept Fidelis insurance.
That Blue Cross Blue Shield though.
But
Nah.
they accept that Empire.
That Blue Cross
They
Blue
accept
Shield.
Christian shit. I don't know why, but they accepted your shit. And then they were like, "Oh, can we need the actual ID card in hand."
Yeah. So then I went today, woke up, you know what I mean, washed my ass, went to Brooklyn, got my eyes done. Well,
You got your eyes done?
Got a eye
Got an eye
exam.
job?
Got an eye exam, and then yeah, man, right across the street. It's like super quick, honestly. It was like like
Your
10
pupils are
minutes.
so dilated. I don't know if it's heroin or
Stupid.
your eye job.
Nah, man. Did the thing, and then yeah, that was pretty much it. Just hung out in Bay Ridge for like 10 minutes.
So how soon till you see your kid?
My next day off. I got work the next few days. I should have my results by tomorrow.
Oh,
I got an
really?
email, yeah. So
That's quick.
yeah, man. So I got my email tomorrow or a phone call. And then pretty much my next day off, go see little man, and I'll just
Okay.
have him come over.
I thought it was like an SED check where it's just like, oh, you don't get a phone call, it's good news.
No news is good news.
No news is good
No
news.
news is good news. Yeah, man.
Edwin's like, I just got that done.
Yeah.
I did one, like, I think like 4 months ago.
4 months ago. I just did it like a month and a half ago, 2 months, like during this quarantine. I went with the girl I'm seeing because I'm like, yo, let's just be 100% sure. Let's be safe.
Are you guys exclusive?
What?
Are you guys exclusive?
No.
So
not
why does it
yet.
matter?
For my safety and her safety.
But if you're not exclusive,
Yo, I'm trying to have sex without a condom, Christian.
that's what I'm saying though. If you want to have sex without a condom, bro, and you're not exclusive, why does it matter?
What do you mean? Why does it matter?
Y'all should be getting tested like every other couple weeks. Then, if that's the case, bro. That's all I'm saying. If you're not exclusive, man.
Fuck. All right, Maria, if you're watching this, we got to get tested again via Christian. He's watching us.
It's Overwatch. I'm
He's
not
hearing
gonna
us.
get no more dinner. The dinner's for 3. It's a dub. Nah, I mean it's just, you know what I mean. It makes it's the point. Like this one girl, last girl I was talking to, wanted, like, you know what I mean. She wouldn't do them without me getting tested, and like I was just like, I mean, yeah, cool, but like,
Yo, that fucking noise that you just fucking made.
yeah, like, but it was one of those. It's like I'm not like we're not exclusive, you know what I mean. So like I'm not gonna get tested every other week just to like keep fucking with you, like, you know what I mean. Like so just one of those like, all right, peace. Like,
So just throw on a fucking condom religiously, bro. This is New York City.
Oh no, I know, but I was talking about
and
like,
you be messing with girls from the Bronx.
Stupid. Stupid. Nope.
I'm joking.
Nope.
You said no.
Nope. Nope. I don't need to get burned.
So the girl I'm seeing, she's from the Bronx. So that was kind of a backstab to myself.
I just said it.
All right, but she's Russian, so it don't matter. But
different breed.
all right. So all right. Also, we've been playing the last 2-3 games. We've actually had really no lives besides everything we've spoken about because we're trying to review Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if I butchered that name, but that's a 50-hour game, 50-hour plus game. And me and Christian, we've been working on it like fucking like clockwork, like an actual job, playing this fucking game for the last 2 days. My girl came over, literally sat there, watched me play it for like 10 hours, nonstop.
She's a G for that one.
She's a G for that one, bro, because she does not like the fucking game. She's like, this shit's fucking boring. She liked The Last of Us too, but she did not. She's not fucking with this game. Yeah, I don't know if it's like maybe she's racist against samurais or some shit, but like,
or just Russians do it better.
Probably.
Yeah, that's her attitude.
Probably. Well, anyways, we have a great episode today, and we've got a host for you gentlemen, for you ladies and gentlemen, all right? A college graduate in broadcast and television, future radio host, and soon-to-be fitness trainer, YAYLENE Villegas. Villegas. Sorry. I was so nervous on how not to say that name. I did not want to butcher that name.
You got it.
Oh, my God. All right, here.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
Oh my God, I missed this.
That should be.
I missed doing this.
Right?
Yeah, so this is familiar to you, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Dope. So how long?
Speak a little close to the mic just so Edwin doesn't have to like
Okay.
fuck
Can you
up
hear
his whole
me?
editing shit. Yeah, I can hear you.
Got it. All
Hold
right.
up, maybe I could just turn it up. No, stop me.
You got it? Yeah.
Lazy bitch. So I don't know if you said it in the.
hope that's
You
it.
said future radio host, right?
Yes.
So how long, since this is familiar with you, how long have you been doing all this kind of stuff?
So basically, I started interning around February of last year, so 2019.
Okay.
I started off as an intern. 2 other girls in my class, which was radio production. We kind of got together and we're like, hey, we want to go into the radio station and try to start something. Get familiar with, the microphone, with the keyboard, everything. And then one of our professors actually overheard our conversation, and he was like, hey, I'm a producer. I can definitely produce your shows. If you guys are 100% with this and you want to do it, then I can, definitely do that for you. And then we're like, okay. So we started like that. He produced our shows. He would help us out with the keyboard, with the microphones. And we went right on live, literally.
That's fire, right
it was,
there.
right from their radio station. I started promoting it on my Instagram, on every website, every social media. And then next thing you know, next semester, we literally became producers.
That's awesome.
That's just because
That's crazy.
he graduated that same semester, which we started. So he was ending, so he couldn't produce us. But we kicked it off
So
and we did.
he made you guys, like, you guys
That's
pretty much took
crazy.
the spot.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. He
fire.
So
promoted us and
what
we're good.
was the show really about? How did you really like come to the idea of like what you wanted to make the show about actually?
So it was named The Weekly Dose by one of our girls. She came up with the name. And then we basically just talked about college life, student life, anything.
Oh, that's perfect. That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
juicy.
basically anything that our age, group would be
Wanna
familiar
hear.
with. Exactly. And then also like relationship stuff, anything outside of school.
That's what I'd listen to it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like the college kid who would literally go in and like have no friends and just walk in, go to class, leave class in the hallway, just like see people, be like hi, and just like walk next class, leave that class because I had like a 3-hour gap, go straight to the library and just chill in the library, do my homework and come out and go straight into the next class. And I'm not like that in high school. It was not like that at all. But for my first semester in college, that was me. That's all I did religiously.
Yep. That's
Swear
me.
to God.
That was me too. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like I feel like this radio like the live radio on campus kind of really brought out this club part of me, like where you participate in a club to do something on campus, because I was literally the same. Like I'm that type of student where I just go to campus, go to my classes, probably make a friend here and there, but you know, just for homework help and whatever, and then like just go home. That's it. Like I don't really socialize. I don't really, if I go to the cafeteria to buy something, I eat alone and I'm on to the next class. So this really kind of made me socialize with other students that had the same goal in mind, or just kind of same hobby.
Something in common.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then like I met even other producers, and like it kind of opened a doorway to me, and it kind of gave me that, okay, this is really what I want to do. Like,
So for like so I guess like the process, like the producing process, what was that like what did you have to work on, or what did you know to work on? Because for us, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah,
Christian was there, Edwin was there. We came up with the idea just like watching another podcast, and I was just like, fuck it, I have some money, like let's just fucking do it. Let's get all the best equipment, let's get the best sound stuff, because people are gonna hear us talk for a fucking hour, and I don't want it to be like noisy and just like all this shit. So I looked up I went on YouTube, followed this guy. He basically posted all like the links, all the equipment we should buy, like for the best audio quality. Showed us how to we're using Premiere Pro for editing, and we just literally learned from like scratch.
YouTube how-tos, man.
YouTube how-tos. That's literally how we did it.
YouTube is probably your best friend when starting off.
So is that how you did it, like in a college campus?
No, so like I said,
you had someone teach.
Yeah,
you, right?
exactly. That's it. That's my advantage, where we already had the radio station on campus set up.
So you already had like mics,
exactly.
headphones, and everything.
Everything was already set up. The keyboards were set up. I did have to learn how to manage it for like when I came in alone. When the girls and I came in alone, and our producer was like either coming late or he just didn't show up that day. We had to learn how to like start it off ourselves. Like we had to start off the show. Obviously go on live. There was like specific techniques for that, and then how to answer the phones as well, because we did have listeners that called in like right on air.
Oh, that's so crazy. I never thought about having people call him.
Nah, you can definitely do that. That's the thing about, I guess,
that's going live. I don't think we could do the show live. We just talk a lot of shit. And
that's the best.
I love it. I feel like at a college campus there's certain things you can't talk about.
After certain hours. Well,
after certain hours? Okay.
Yes, before certain hours.
He got mad excited. He's like,
yeah, he did.
I'm like, shit, why didn't I do that?
Yeah, no, definitely. Our show is at 6 p.m. and starting from 6 p.m. because it's the evening. That's where you can start talking about literally anything.
Literally anything?
You can even have curse words here and there. Not too much, but here and there.
That's cool.
All right.
And you had to be affiliated with the college to be a part of that like radio, or how'd that work?
Yeah, I mean, we had like visitors as well. As long as you know somebody on campus that can get you in and like, you know, pass security and into the radio station, you're definitely fine.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
all the time we had different visitors. We had callers. We had someone on like camera that would be able to speak in and all that. So
That's it.
definitely.
That's fire.
So when did you decide? Because like he told you, right? It was kind of came up last minute, not last minute, but like outright.
Yeah, I don't know,
right?
Bro, that's how.
But for you, where'd you come up with that idea, or where do you guys
So like, what made me choose that major, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, so brief little summary about me is like when I was like 13, 14. I don't know if everybody has, every girl has gone through that Justin Bieber stage.
Yeah, the believers.
The believers, yes. I was a believer.
I was a believer.
You see? Thank you.
But I'm not a girl, though.
I know, exactly. So thank you. I thought it was
Still
the
a
only
believer, bro. He's kicking ass. He's doing his thing.
So whatever. I had that believer stage, that little phase of me, and I would go out there into his concerts, and then I started kind of bumping into like other famous people that he would like, present with or whatever, and I started kind of getting into that, and I would see how these reporters or like the paparazzi would go up to them, ask them questions, and like
no nonchalant.
Exactly. And
That's
then it
cool.
was like, it just felt like this, I don't know, I just felt the spark where it's like, oh, I want to do that, but I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to like approach somebody like in a, oh my God.
Well,
like,
as a reporter,
Yeah,
I guess
feel
you're allowed
you.
to do it, right? Because then you're annoying as
Yeah,
like,
you
as
should.
like a fan or something, right? Because I've seen people in the street, and I'm just like, I give them a wave. I don't stop for ask for a picture. You don't want to bother them. I feel
Exactly.
Like, you know,
Well, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of famous people are. I guess it also depends on your level of fame.
Yeah.
Because like I just listen to a lot of Logic, right? He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one of my favorite artists, and he has this one song where he's basically talking about like, don't come up to me and say hi and ask for a picture. Like, come up to me and try to have a conversation with me, like just like something. Ask me a valid question,
Yes.
you know, and so I could actually think about it and respond to it because that's what he's gonna remember.
And believe it or not, that actually captures their attention a lot more than you
Than you
fangirling and
Yeah.
like, going up to them.
Yeah.
And that.
I
And
had
then-
Cotto do that to me.
Exactly.
His team Cotto, Miguel Cotto, the boxer, right? That's
Oh, yeah.
And I think his team thought they were gonna have to like stuck because they kind of like turned around, and I was just like kept walking, and he just
Yeah.
like kind of gave me a nod and kept it pushing. He had
Yeah,
some
and-
tight ass pants on them. But, I thought I wore tight pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say that right now. I'm like, yo, I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all coordinating?
Yeah, nah, man. He farted, bro. You're gonna see that shit whistle down his leg, bro. It's crazy.
No, but believe it or not, that he probably remembers, like, you know, that gets stuck in their head where it's like, oh, wow, like, he literally knows who I am, but he didn't attack me, didn't ask for a picture.
Yeah.
So it's like, that kind of stuck to my head as well, because when I would meet these famous people, I obviously asked for a picture, because I'm like, okay, when is this going to happen again,
Yeah,
you
of
know?
course.
So I want the memory. But they would also stand there, and, like, I would have a regular conversation, be like, hey, like, how are you doing? And they would kind of be like, stuck about it. They're like, oh, whoa, like you're not attacking
actually
me
asking me my
you're
day.
asking, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I might as well do it as, you know, get money for it and kind of have that, you know, one-on-one conversation, one-on-one vibe, I guess you can say.
More
So
than
that-
most people could say, yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
So
That's dope.
That kind of triggered it, and then I realized there was an actual profession for it.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was like news reporting or like, I don't know, paparazzi tag.
Something you get into and just like
Yeah,
whatever and doing your own.
exactly.
Do you
Oh,
feel
that's
do you
fine.
feel like college really prepped you out for like, because for me personally, I did go to college for 2 years. I'm very like against schooling unless it's like, because I think it's a scam,
Yeah.
like to a certain extent, because it just puts you in a lot of debt that you don't necessarily need to be in. But for like, you know, for doctors, engineers, anybody who like needs a certification, like
understand.
I understand that. So like, since you've obviously gone through the entire process, like how do you feel? How much do you feel like you've learned in school that maybe you could have learned without school, I guess?
Yeah. No, I definitely get your question. So I am kind of in between when it comes to school. For the first 2 years, I did attend LaGuardia Community College, just because I didn't get a great SAT score or whatever.
It doesn't matter. I think that's
Exactly.
valid. I think you just end up saving more money in the long run,
Exactly.
and you get that basic like education level.
And exactly, I have nothing against community colleges at all.
Because I was dumb. I went to a private college my first year. $20,000 first year. You know what I'm
And
saying?
yeah, that's what I wanted to do, and everyone's like, no, don't do that.
do
Don't
that.
get it.
Wasn't your mom? Yeah, your mom's one because I went to the graduation. Your mom was like, no, right? Wasn't she telling you shouldn't do it?
She was like, nah, dude, I really begged her to put me in that school.
And his mom's
I
normal. Like
was
his mom
like-
put him in like Catholic school too. So I figured she would have been
Yes.
the one
Would've,
for
like,
it.
yeah.
And she was like, nah, like no, you know, you should just do this. And I was
Yeah.
just like, I remember sitting there like, I'll keep quiet on me.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah,
my
yeah.
kid. and shit.
A part of me really wanted to go to that school, a private school, because like my closest friends were going there.
Okay.
And then I did like the environment. I read a lot up on the school. I liked the place. It looked really cool, clean.
If you don't mind me asking, which school was it?
St. Francis College.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of that.
St. Francis College, yeah, which is a good school.
Yeah.
Teachers are very actually studious and excellent, and like they really actually help you. They try to have that one-on-one time because the classes are smaller too. So I was like, I'm gonna get a better education here because the classes are actually smaller because you're actually paying for the school. And I did have all that vibe. It was actually a good education, but as far as is that education that I was learning in school actually take me anywhere, or did I learn anything that I could use in the future from there? Not 100%. Like the only experience I got from it is that I actually went to school. You know what I'm saying? Like
Say that you got an associate.
exactly, because I was going for
That's
business, and I'm really into business, really want to make money. So I'm like, cool, like let me go to one of the best business schools in New York City,
Yeah.
which was Baruch
Yeah, I
and
was gonna
fucking St.
say-
Francis College.
I was gonna say Baruch.
Yeah, Exactly, but
kind of-
but my SAT wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Exactly.
I completely get you.
So I couldn't get into
So
that.
that's my problem. So I basically focus on just, I guess, picking up my GPA because that's what colleges start looking like. The 4-year colleges start looking at is more your GPA. They don't like they disregard your SAT scores after that. So for LaGuardia, my major was communications. So I kind of looked at that like this has nothing to do with what I want to do. Like communications is so broad, you know.
You took
like,
speech though?
Yes, and yeah, exactly. Oral speech.
Oral
so you make
speech,
all these presentations. So yeah, that I felt like kind of prepared me. But it was like the topics they made me talk about. I was like,
You didn't find interest in them?
exactly.
Kind of thing? Okay.
The first 2 years, I'm gonna be honest, I lost my spark. I was like, okay, I don't think
This is
like
annoying.
exactly because I guess they take away like they make you do the liberal arts courses, where it's
Exactly.
like math, English,
The fuck you need that
science.
shit for?
It's the freaking high school stuff, and I'm like, I didn't go through 4 years of high school to come to college and do the same thing over again. So I was like, oh my god, really?
Bravo.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So that's what a lot of that's the thing is that we're conditioned. You know, our parents tell us to do this, our teachers tell us to do this. Everybody else has been brainwashed to do it, so now they're like, "Yo, are you just gonna do nothing with your life?
Exactly.
Or are you gonna go to fucking school?"
But
you know what I'm
that's the
saying?
sad thing because it's like just because you don't go to college doesn't mean you're gonna be a nobody, and
Exactly.
just because you're gonna do nothing.
Exactly.
And then I fast forward to Brooklyn College. I obviously went into my other 2 years, my last 2 years for my bachelor's, and same thing. Honestly, one, it was so far from where I live. It like the distance. I don't drive, so I had to take like 2 trains. The train ride is like an hour and 45 minutes for sometimes 2 classes or sometimes like 3 classes. It was just a mess.
That
So
was Fort Hamilton High School for me. Dude.
was
I
me,
almost
bro.
dropped out of high school because of that bullshit.
Just 'cause of the distance.
He only went to high school for 3 years, so I don't know what the
graduated.
fuck
So you
he's
did drop out.
complaining
Nah,
about.
I
No, he
graduated
didn't.
early.
He graduated early. He took the whole "I'm gonna be a Marine" route or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
you do that after high school. That's what everyone uses to not go to college.
Nah.
You did
It was
early.
like if you asked me this in junior high school, he asked me in junior high school, so I was gonna be a Marine. Like that was it. Like that's all I wanted to do.
Because he had
So I never had.
ROTC.
Did he do it?
ROTC was before high school. No, I got in trouble. I got a kid. I got a 5-year-old.
Oh, okay,
now.
okay.
You know, my baby
Oh, so
mother.
you got
All that shit.
stamped down.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
got
But then I got like
You got
my
trapped.
other 2 siblings. One younger, one older now are in the military too. Which is dope. And they didn't even fucking want to do it. Like they were going to college.
It's
They were going to
crazy.
the college route. and
His
all that.
sister is the one who you would never in a million years expect to go to the army.
But you know what it is though? Is she likes that rank, bro. She likes sunning people. My little sister, bro. Oh,
she got that
yeah.
little-
I spoke to her on the phone, bro. She was telling me some shit.
She was looking down on
It's
people.
like, yo, my little sister's a gangster. I knew she was a Vidal, bro. Like, I knew it. She be fucking something. Nah, my sister always had an A1 attitude though.
She did always have that. She always had like a little bit of like a tomboyish like she was into like kind a little bit of the stuff we were into, right? Because we used to hang out with her a lot. But nah, I don't know.
Shit, man. We locked her in a closet one time.
Is she the only girl?
Oh yeah.
Of course. That's why. That's why.
we tied her up and locked her in a closet. Like I forgot for what. I think we were just fucking
It
around.
was- She was just talking to me.
It wasn't like traumatizing or
Nah,
anything
like,
for
she was
anybody.
laughing.
That's
I was
like,
gonna say
she was
went-
laughing inside and on the way out of the closet, right?
Yeah,
The whole
we've always
time.
had like weird fuck. Like we always fucked around like
Yeah,
that.
and we were like what, like 10 years old or some shit.
Wow.
Yeah, and I forgot why we did it, but I remember just being fucking hilarious. And whatever reason we did it for. I think she talked some shit or something. We're like, yo, we're gonna lock in the closet.
Seems
You
right.
think we're not gonna do it?
She probably didn't cry for us to go to Toys R Us. Cause we used to do that too. We used to get her to like guilt trip my father into taking us because my father
'Cause
never
she's the
told her
younger
no.
one.
Of
So,
course, she's the girl.
yeah,
She's a princess.
So she was like, yo, let's go to Toys R Us. I'm like, all right, cool. And she's like, Daddy, can we go to Toys R Us? No, like.
And
We
because
start
she's a-
pouting and shit, whatever, and then we go to Toys R
And then
Us,
we
come
go
out
to
with a new
Toys R
Nerf
Us.
gun and shit. Yeah, all the time.
That
so
was
she
fucking
basically
funny.
went over there to get her revenge, but on somebody else.
Yeah, put it on someone else probably.
Put it on
Yeah,
someone else.
yeah.
Not on you
I
guys.
don't
On
know.
someone
I
else.
don't
But she came back married
Oh.
Yeah, she's doing her thing.
to
she's
another
doing her
girl.
thing,
We had no
yeah.
idea that she was a lesbian or like, you know, that she liked girls. I had no idea, bro. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Christian, her own brother, didn't had no idea.
Yeah.
Her parents had no idea, so she came out. So we were all excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened? She didn't want to tell anybody she was married. She just wanted to say that.
Pop out.
Yeah, bro. I think she
Surprise.
still
that she
don't.
popped. Yeah, because she surprised us. She was like, "Oh, surprise! I'm going to boot camp."
Oh,
Surprise,
really?
I'm back.
Yeah, I came over to my mom's house, and then my mom was like, "Oh yeah, say bye to your sister. She's going to boot camp."
Mhm.
I was like, "What?" Like,
She just came back.
Yeah.
What?
And so then
And she was like, surprise, I have a girlfriend.
Oh.
And she's like, surprise, we're married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just pop
They're doing
out
their
with-
thing, man. Though, but like honestly, it's cool as
No,
fuck.
no, it's
Like,
cool as fuck.
yeah,
They-
I met her, Megan.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Oh.
And my son loves them. Like my son plays with them, like Nintendo Switch and shit
Really?
over like online and stuff. So it's cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. Yeah, they're building a house right now in Kentucky.
Oh.
That's
Well,
fucking-
damn. Surprise.
Building a house. Yeah,
Surprise. We're
building
moving.
a house in Kentucky. She just came
fell
from
with
Germany.
Surprises.
Yeah, she just finished her tour in Germany, I guess. So
Mm-hmm.
now she's out here. She told me she just finished. She was just picking colors or some shit in the interior. It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's funny and she's like, yeah, but I told them we're not living that close to her family. Close enough, but they not. You know what I mean? They gotta visit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so we got so fucking off topic.
Nah, you
But-
guys are fine. Don't worry.
Anyways, and I feel so bad that that Zelda did that.
Is this still bleeding? I can't even see. I don't know. Whatever.
Jesus mark.
That's her love. That's her love towards
It's like the
me.
Jesus mark, yo. If anybody comes on the show, just know Zelda might attack you.
You
Yep.
gotta leave with a
That's-
scratch.
Exactly. That's the little memory you're gonna leave from here.
Pretty
You
much.
need it.
She got a diaper on.
You weren't here. You weren't on the podcast if you don't leave with one.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah,
really
I think
here?
every single
Were you
person
really
has,
here?
Every single
has
person.
actually gotten scratched by my dog.
Oh my
It's so
God.
weird. She's done the worst thing. She's taken a shit on the fucking podcast. Like literally a shit on my feet.
Really?
Yes. Right here.
She is sassy.
Were you there with
She
us?
wants to be
Sassy.
part of
Yeah.
it.
Dude,
She
it
wants
was
to be part of
the fucking worst. She did that. I'm pretty sure she's peed, or she would literally just go to the water bowl and just start licking and making it very, very
Very-
loud and obnoxious.
She's like, I want to give my input
She
too.
got man. She
She's
got
a
She's like,
little
I'm
rebel.
leaving my statement right here.
She'll jump on here and just like come put her paws on me like mid
You're
podcast.
like, hello.
Yeah, the first time we recorded, she was all over.
Really?
Yeah, she was all over.
Well, she was excited with the equipment. She wanted to use it
Probably.
too.
She was probably yeah.
She's
She
like,
was up on my
Throw a
lap.
headset
right,
on
for the
her.
first try. Yeah, man.
That's crazy. All right, so going back to your podcast,
Yes.
I guess what did a lot of people ask questions about? Like, was it about relationships? I feel like that's what it would be about.
Everyone always thinks that. I guess you guys are thinking because we're all girls.
Not even just because like I think that's the most interesting
Interesting thing,
topic
yeah.
to talk about in college. Cause
Well, I feel like for radio, you said for this was during the podcast or the radio?
Yeah,
Oh, radio,
this
radio,
was,
radio.
This
Sorry,
was
radio.
basically our episodes. You know,
Episode,
like
yeah.
you have different interviewers or whatever. We had the same thing. Like we would interview different people, or we would just talk about our own experience. So we would have like a topic, be like, how do you deal with breakups? And that would be like our whole episode based on like how each one of us, three of us, went
about it.
Yeah,
Went
exactly.
about dealing with
exactly.
breakups.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a
Giving
good thing.
input and
Like
stuff.
different things, different ideas.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So how would you guys come about bring up topics?
So we basically created a template on Google Docs, and we would give in like we would put in the topic and then 3 questions for each topic, and then like it would be 3 different topics because it was 3 hosts. So then one would each come up with your own, and then 3 questions. And then once we got together, we would be like, okay, well, this is my topic and these are my questions, but who wants to ask it? Who has more information? And then, like, let's say I had more information based on whatever question they asked, they would ask me the question, and then I would answer it for
Answer.
them.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
exactly. So we
Okay,
would
I like
agree
that.
on the day of.
See, that's a good script because
Yeah.
we just
We
kinda
wake
wing
up.
it.
Yeah,
We're
but
just
I
like,
mean,
so what
those
we
are-
about to talk about today?
Yeah.
Like this. No, that I feel like that's what I like about radio, because I feel like it's so free, because every day there's something. Like if I were to become an actual radio host, like these celebrities do something overnight crazy, you know? So it's like I can have a whole
Kanye.
template. Exactly.
And then
Tory
shit
Lanez.
just switches
tweets-
up. Yeah,
his
like
tweets are
Angela Yee.
crazy.
Angela Yee, bro, her job is ridiculous.
Oh my God,
The
yes.
rumor report. You see the
Really?
rumor report, bro?
No, I don't
Come
see
on.
that.
No, I
I gotta
haven't
listen
seen
to it. It's just
Really?
she always catches like she just puts you on to like
Was that
the new
Snapchat?
shit. Nah, it's on it. Well, now it's on Snapchat, but
Yeah.
it's always on it's always been on the radio. It's like a part of the radio time.
Okay.
And
Oh, do you watch it on your?
When I would drive to work and stuff, I would listen to it. When I was younger, when I didn't have like the Bluetooth, and I got Bluetooth in my car, whatever the fuck. So now I just listen to music. But now it's on Snapchat, like so now it's like it's a specific like page, but
Yeah.
it's always like she'll talk about things like Tory Lanez shooting like Meg Thee Stallion in the
Yeah.
foot, shit like that. It's just all like she'll always put something like
Yeah,
that's
something
very
hot at the
relevant and new.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called the rumor report. Yeah.
Exactly. See, like anything can happen. So I feel like winging it, you you basically never are short with information
That's
because
what I
you're
was gonna
always
say.
gonna have something.
Yeah.
But if you have a template, it helps you just in case for like random
guidelines to
study
stay on
stuff where you're
topic,
just like,
right?
oh my god, what do I talk about?
That's
What our fourth mic is. Our fourth mic is the template for Mr.
Is it
Chuya.
Mr. Chuya. Yeah, when we get it.
Yeah, he's
Yo,
our,
Edwin, if
he's
you don't
our,
want to hold that, hold up. I'm pretty. Do I not have something over there?
Que pecado. He's just there like.
Yeah, Phil.
You
Colombian?
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
yeah. Holy shit. Que
Damn.
pecado.
Did I make
She said que pecado. Yeah. I was like, yo, what?
Yeah, that.
That Colombian in me just came out so
You don't know how to
quick.
put that? All right, hold on. I'm gonna put it on for him. Just give me one second.
Kind of cool to actually see it happen.
So, oh,
Sorry, I'm back.
no, you're fine.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. Keep talking about what you're talking about. You're talking about like moving in and all that shit.
Yeah, no, that you guys would talk about. it
Yeah,
when
how
were
you don't wash
younger.
dishes and you know what I
Oh.
mean? How hard it is. Nah.
Oh damn!
Right? Nah.
Look at that sink.
But nah,
Piss back.
He probably washed it because he's like, wait,
Right?
I really did.
But
I
you
was like,
know,
yo, I'm gonna have somebody over. This part needs to look flawless.
but guess who's about to start drinking room temp water? Because don't know how to put shit in the fridge.
Oh, all of us.
Look at
All
that
of us?
sink, son. All of us.
Yeah,
Nah,
me and Christian, we're also trying to help the environment by using less plastic bottles. No, I wasn't really for the environment, but yeah, you know, we can say that too. But no, we're just trying to save money.
Money.
Go green.
They're trying to save money. Go
green.
green.
Save
Go
some green.
green.
I call it, it's investing in the podcast, right? Long term. A little change is going towards our equipment.
The struggle. You see, that's something that's been really holding me back because I feel like you guys are great that you started this and this is very interesting and exciting, especially for somebody that wants to do this with their career. I just don't have it in me to like take the time and especially the money. Like I don't. I have, like, other
don't say you don't
things.
have it in you.
No, of course
You
not.
have it
Bills,
in you.
Yeah, no, I have it in me. It's just-
Responsibilities.
yeah, exactly. All these responsibilities. What happened?
No, keep going.
Oh, all these responsibilities just get thrown at my face, and it's like, yeah, I want to buy a microphone. Yeah, I want to buy headphones. Yeah, I want to buy this, equipment, but I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. I gotta give this. I gotta help my mom with this. I gotta help my sister with this.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, that's why I was lucky when I had
Exactly.
the radio station. Everything was
yeah,
just
man, that's
there.
like
Yeah.
free experience. That's fucking
exactly.
sick, man. That's invaluable. I feel like. you know?
What I would definitely say is one, you definitely have a great voice, so you could literally just get like a microphone
Yes.
and just like start
My
recording.
phone. I'm gonna do it with my phone.
That was good.
Literally just.
Sorry, I was gonna say that was so bad, but I was gonna say I just got the 11 Pro,
Yeah.
or the iPhone 12.
I have that one. Yes.
It has. Oh, you have it. So
Yes.
then it's good. So then I have this little tripod, right?
Okay.
That you literally.
Oh, bro,
put
just
in your
go get
face.
it. Just go get it. That shit is sick.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna show
Yeah,
it. To
you have. Yeah, it's
just
like.
to show it.
Yeah, and it moves and like
Oh,
it's
really?
it stays steady the whole time.
uh-huh.
But it angles. It's weird.
It's a gimbal. What he has.
Huh?
It's a gimbal. What he has.
That's what it's called.
That's cool. That's cool. I've never heard.
All right,
of
so for our sponsor today, we've got OSMO DJI.
it. Imagine.
Please pay us in the future.
Here to go.
If there's a surge in your sales after whatever day we post this,
Exactly.
there you go.
Let
Comes
us
in
know.
this fantastic, lovely, well-textured denim case.
Very
Don't
nice,
say
very
it's
nice, very
Teflon.
nice.
Right. All right. We open this bad boy up. It does come with a charger, but I don't
Oh.
have it here. So it comes with this little piece. All this for $135.
Okay.
All right, mind you, that's
And if you
that's
don't
what
like
got to
it,
me.
they don't want it. They'll send you your money back. No, I'm not, bro.
He's like, I don't know about all that, but
Imagine. So
Okay.
You gotta cease
you
and
put your
desist.
phone. Give me
Yes.
somebody's phone real quick.
Sure,
Whip out a phone. Oh, boom!
there.
Faster than you, Christian. That's crazy.
That's a
She was
professional
ready with that
reporter
shit.
right
All
there.
right, cool. Now you click this, and Edwin has a Ronin, right? Which is like the bigger version of this.
okay.
Which you spend like hours calibrating on this. I don't know. You click this one button right here,
Yes.
and it'll just immediately calibrate itself.
And then it
So-
catches a face, right?
Yeah. So
then-
also when you download the app,
Okay.
right? So you can move this left, right, up, down, right?
Wow.
Now there's a feature where when you download the app, it's called gesture feature. So basically you'll click on it and it'll lock on your face and it'll follow your face.
So wherever you move,
So
it'll
yeah,
follow
you
it.
can have the nice camera angle,
Yes.
which is this one, right?
Okay.
The back camera.
Yes.
And then you just put on the gesture and then it'll follow you. Like left and right, up and down.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
creepy.
it'll all figure itself out. Yeah, it's sick,
Because
though.
it's like a robot arm, but you can
Yeah.
literally even just put the tripod down and it'll still follow you,
That's
like left,
wow,
right.
That's great. Okay,
So
so you guys
that's-
definitely won me over. I'm definitely.
Yeah,
getting
right.
that. You guys are great
I was gonna say,
sponsors.
get this. It's funny. I was telling my uncle about it yesterday, and
Really?
he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get that."
You got one over.
Who,
Trying to
Dennis?
get that. Yeah, Dennis,
Dennis?
because he got. So what he did, it's crazy. What he did during the quarantine is, he has a whole backyard. Nah, what is it? A garage? He has a
It's like a
garage.
two-car garage.
He turned it into a whole gym. Into a whole gym.
God, I
A
wish
punching
I had
bag,
that.
weight, deadlifts, gel bag, mats,
Is he
everything.
taking anybody in?
Everything.
Is he a
I'm
puncher?
gonna- I missed out the first
He's a
day.
personal trainer.
Oh, he is?
He
Okay,
does
there you
he
go.
does one-on-one too.
Yeah.
I was actually doing a kettlebell workout with him yesterday.
Yeah.
The amount of like dedication he put. I'm just his little nephew cousin, right?
Yeah.
Like
But he
I didn't
treats you like-
But he was really treating me like one of his clients, and I really felt like he was breaking down every little movement,
Yeah.
watching me do it, watching me do the swings, and then he let me finish, continue, and then he stopped me and then show me again exactly which part I was getting wrong, like really
Oh,
breaking
okay.
down every detail. And I'm like, damn.
That's great.
Like as a
though.
mixed martial artist, I've already rolled with him.
Yes.
I've boxed with him. I'm like, I know he's good.
Yeah.
So seeing him just focus on little increments on the workout is just really, really dope as fuck.
That's great though, because for somebody that actually pays and has been with like personal trainers, I think that's what we kind of pay for.
Exactly.
We want the breakdown of everything. We want to know that you guys know your stuff and that you're helping us.
Yeah, you're getting your money's worth.
Exactly.
Right?
There you
Yeah.
go. That's
It's
just
not
the
cheap.
words.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not cheap.
It's not cheap, yo. $50 for a personal trainer. He's doing $75 right now.
Go to
Yeah.
session.
A session
Okay.
for one session for 1 hour.
That's not bad. I know people that are charging that or even more sometimes.
Yeah, he wants to get it up to 100. And I'm like, damn, dude. I understand why
Yeah,
why
no,
he would, because he's
exactly.
put so much time into it. He really breaks down your individual movement. So I'm like, damn, like that's really good.
The quality of his work is obviously worth
Yeah.
that much.
Dope as fuck. And that fucking gym is just fire as fuck.
Oh my God.
It's
What's the
just-
plan, bro?
it's
Is that
so
supposed to be an
cool,
everyday thing, man? Every
No,
morning?
so we're gonna go back Friday at 10 a.m. We're trying to get up early and work out,
That's
and then we
great.
also have a dojo right here.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow
Friday.
is Friday, so tomorrow,
Yeah, so I was
tomorrow
like,
10
oh,
a.m.
wait,
Yep.
what?
Whoops, my bad. Sorry. We also have another dojo. My coach, my instructor John, he's a Taekwondo artist.
We've had him here on this show.
We've had him on the show. I've actually just released an episode with him, episode 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make sure
because
to
today I released episode 6, a New York City lesbian love story. Tune in and find out for that shit.
I was watching that one actually.
You was watching
yeah,
that?
right before coming, I was watching it. So I know exactly who you're talking about, who your sister is. I was like, oh, I know.
Oh, I love them, dude. I
Oh,
can't-
no,
I
that's
can't
not
wait to
my
have them
sister.
back.
That's not.
That's not
No,
my
no, no,
sister.
no,
Nah,
that's not his sister.
But
No,
it
no,
could.
no,
It could. She's actually
They're
going
both-
into
they're
the
both
Marine.
Puerto Rican.
My other
They're
one,
both
they're
Puerto
both Puerto Rican.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Just because she's going to boot camp. That's what she
No,
said.
she's
And I
going to
was
boot camp. My
like-
sister's been now for I think 2 years. She's been in the service now, so she
sorry.
she served like a tour in Germany.
I jumped to conclusions.
Nah.
No. That's crazy,
Shit,
yeah.
that's funny, babe. You know what I mean? Me and Yuritsa look a little alike. It's alright.
It's true. I mean, we've all worked together for like a long time.
Yeah, dude.
In restaurants.
Oh, okay.
So that was
That's
fucking dope as shit.
So yeah, we all like it. What the fuck's the word?
Like a
Like
bond.
click? Yeah.
Yeah,
or,
you guys have
there's
that
another
bond or
word.
whatever.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
We all flow. Yes, you know,
There
We
you
was like a clique.
speak well.
All right. So
Damn. That little sub there.
Right?
We was.
we was. No, I mean, I guess we was.
No.
Now she got a girlfriend, and now she's in boot camp.
gotta
So she
respect
decided
it.
to cut us off entirely.
Fucking military.
In the fucking military.
Nah.
Aw.
Nah. Respect to all those man that you know.
Facts 100%. I wanted to be a Marine too. But then I saw the pay, and I was like, sorry, guys.
Oh, damn. He said no.
He saw we are soldiers. He's lying. This motherfucker saw we are soldiers.
You know what's funny?
No,
But the girl I'm seeing, she fucking hates war movies.
Really?
Like, cannot watch them.
Why?
You ever see Saving Private Ryan?
Yes.
You seen
Yes.
it? You remember that
Yes.
opening act, that opening
Yeah, my
scene?
father thought that was gonna turn me away from the Marines. My stepfather.
By making
my
you watch it?
Yeah, my stepfather thought I was gonna watch that and be like, "Yo, I don't want to be a Marine no more." And I was like, "You see the way these people were dying for this shit? Like what?" Like, yo, I was like, "Nah, man." I respected the fact that they were trying to pick each other up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They're all
yeah.
like the camaraderie, man. I had like so much respect for that
Dude,
as a
that
kid.
was in such an intense scene when I was a kid watching that, and I
Yeah.
go to show it to her, and what she really hates about it is the decapitated parts and the blood and the gore. She cannot handle that. Cannot
picking up their legs with one.
Dude, the opening scene is everybody getting mauled down with a machine gun, and then and then it just cuts to a guy picking up his arms, walking around with his arm. She's like, "What's that guy doing? Why is he walking? Oh, that's his own arm. Oh, not
Shit,
watching this no more. Done.
Oh
I'm done." And then I'm like, "No. I'm like, that's it. That's
That's the only bad part.
that's it.
Only.
Next scene, a guy's guts just wrenched out, just like trying to pick them back up.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then I'm like, that's it. Next scene.
Next one.
Guy gets shot
the
in-
helmet, takes
Yeah,
his
on the
helmet
helmet.
off.
He's like, "Oh shit, I'm
I'm good.
alive."
Takes his
Bam.
helmet out.
boom, shot right in the face.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
God, I'm about
you
to
never
watch
seen
that
this
movie tonight.
movie? Okay, Edwin.
You have to
With
watch
Tom Hanks,
it.
bro. What?
You
But mind
have
you, that
Huh? Tom.
okay.
Woody
from Toy Story.
from Toy Story. The
Sorry,
voice of
Edwin
Woody?
doesn't know who Tom Hanks is.
Fuck. What, Spalding. Castaway. You're lying now. God.
He probably does. He just needs to see a picture.
He always
He's a
does.
full-time capper, bro.
Mind you, let me get something straight real quick, because there was one day where
I don't even know if his. I don't even believe his name is Jesus, bro.
No, it is. I saw his ID.
Yeah?
I saw his ID. I
You sure that's a
the-
real ID?
I
Nah. Yeah.
just carrying around a dummy ID.
Dummy ID.
Don't show it on camera though.
Give his whole address.
goddamn.
His information.
Christian's
I'm gonna ask
confirming
you how to say that.
that his name is actually Jesus.
I'm asking you how to say that part after your Edwin.
But
I can't say it.
5'6" was not 5'6", I'm 5'7". I'm like,
Yeah, it's alright. I'm the same way. I'm 5'9" on a good day. Don't worry. Yeah.
I'm 5'6".
Damn.
I'm 5'9" in my Nikes, not in my Vans. You know what I mean?
Yo, try me on with boots.
With my Timbs.
Come see me with my Timbs. Dead ass though. Dead ass.
Maria came through. She came through in her Nikes, right? And
Mm-hmm.
like the Nikes with the long ass boot. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, with the heel.
Like almost like Air Maxes.
Okay,
Yeah, they're like pink Air Maxes.
Oh, I seen
don't
him.
know.
I seen him. I seen him.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yo, she came through. She's like, look, I'm taller than you.
Damn.
That's funny.
He probably sat down.
I seen a video with this girl, and it was like every right now. You're never allowed to wear those shoes again. And so, there was this one girl. I went to a bar with. I remember, and she came. It's the first time I seen her in fucking heels, and she was my height without heels. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right. And I seen her in heels, and I was like, God damn, you're tall, bro. Like, and she's like, oh, I could tell you don't like this, huh? And I was just like, nah, you know, it's cool. Like, just looking up to her the whole time.
Oh my
nah.
God.
That
That's
shit's
funny.
crazy, bro. I don't know what heels does to the man ego when he's not tall enough, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say. How do you guys feel?
No, honestly,
I just pray I don't gotta get to a point where I gotta tiptoe to kiss the girl, bro, because she's just not getting kissed that night.
pretty much,
bro.
Oh wait. Actually, I remember this specific moment where this girl that he was messing around with, we were at a bar, and I think they had some beef over her wearing heels or some
That's what
shit.
I'm talking about. That's what I just said. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She was not getting
I
kissed.
was like, yeah, I was like, nah. This is cool, but nah, like, yeah, bro.
He was like, he was so mad about it. I was like, yo, like, chill out,
weird,
bro.
So
Like,
you see this girl? Okay, I was busting balls, bro.
But
Oh my
also, okay, so mind you, my ex-girlfriend literally wore heels during the end of our relationship because she was trying to get me to like break up with her, or like she was just basically trying to call it quits.
I was like,
Swear to God, she did that shit. I mean, we're cool now, you know what I'm saying? So she told me.
So she's confessed.
She
it to you?
confessed that shit to me.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, the moment you told me you didn't give a fuck, I was like, damn. I looked her straight in the eye. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, wear that shit every day.
Damn, she had to think of something else.
But then I started realizing that she's really wearing it every day. Like, she was like, what are you trying to say?
What are you trying to do?
What are you trying to do?
that's funny, bro.
That's funny. Damn. We,
Nah, you're cool. All right, cool. So,
Yo, I exposed myself to it.
three heels in a day, 3 heels in a row. This is a problem. She's rocking 3 heels.
All right, you gotta alternate at least, all right? Can't make it too obvious.
At least walk around with flats. Pretend you're gonna put them shits on. You know what I mean? Like,
So that's what she did in the beginning of the relationship. She walked around with fucking flats, pretending like, oh, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Boom. She would, even in the picture, she would do like the little like lean thing.
yeah, so
You know
she
what I'm
wouldn't look so tall for me.
that's
Lean
funny.
thing.
The lean thing. Yeah, all right, yo. I represent us short guys out there, all right? Edwin knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
What do you
you're
say?
so mean. You're so mean.
You threw a little something out there.
Yeah.
Can't hear you through his fucking mic.
So have you how about you? You ever had like a bad breakup or like
Or you
weird
ever have a
one
short
or weird
boyfriend?
one? Oh yeah, short boyfriend.
You have a
Which
short
one?
boyfriend?
Which
Which
one?
one? Short boyfriend. Let's go with that
No,
first.
no, I haven't.
No?
Yeah.
They all 6'1"?
No, not 6'1", like 5'9", 6", or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
So you have a height requirement. You gotta be tall enough to ride this ride, motherfuckers.
So I feel horrible. Like, yeah, That's really bad.
You ever be on Tinder and just get catfished?
People got types.
No, you know what's funny? I've only been on one Tinder date. Like, and after that, I deleted the app real quick, and I was just like, "Deuces, you're not catfishing me again or anybody else."
I go on Tinder whenever I want my self-esteem fucked with. That's it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
What?
Dude.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I do not fuck with Tinder, bro. Like, I'm an in-person person, dude. I can't, man. I'm not about that, like, the social app,
media.
bro. Yeah,
Christian got catfished and went with it.
Catfish. Yeah, man.
And went with
I
it.
was like, yo, bro, I'm here now. I'm here already, right?
Made it.
See,
I was
I
this
thought
far,
the
bro.
same thing.
Yeah, I was like, I'm here. Like, you know, fuck am I gonna do? Run away from her, bro? You know what I mean? Like, make her feel terrible.
If I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, just
What am I gonna tell my kids?
I stood in the face of defeat. And I took that shit. Man, do you still think about it, Daddy? To this day. To this day.
Oh my god.
shit.
That's
Fuck.
funny.
All right, what was your question to her? Because
Yeah. 'cause
Bad
you
break
guys
or
had
awkward
different-
one. Have you had?
Bad breakups? No. I mean, the first relationship, I've only been in 2 serious relationships.
Okay.
The first one was just toxic, crazy toxic.
They usually are, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody has to go through that. No?
oh god,
Yeah,
Edwin was talking about his toxic relationship. We talked about your toxic relationship. We talked about the 2 girls, Alina and Yuritsa, that were on the show.
Oh.
We have a whole episode coming out.
I thought you
Tomorrow.
were throwing his ex's names out like that. And I was
we did.
Oh, you did?
Nah,
Low
we haven't
key?
thrown my.
We haven't?
We throw my situation out there, kind of.
Oh,
Not
okay.
my ex's names. And
No names and nothing like that. All right, cool.
Nah,
cool.
we haven't dropped them. Maybe one. Maybe one or two, but they're cool. They're the cool. Oh yeah.
What we like to do is
my ex Diane. That was like my first love, like my
Yeah.
first girlfriend.
Facts.
It was toxic as fuck, like you said. But like
Yeah.
me and her are cool as shit now.
I feel like
That's my
everybody
best
goes
friend.
through that. You see, it's always the first one
We
because
all-
you just
we all
don't
go
know how
through
to
it.
handle
Yeah,
it.
you don't know.
And
You're
you
going through
become
emotion.
cool.
You growing. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What were you like? 13?
No.
Wow.
Who's the toxic one? You or him?
No, both of us.
Both of us.
Okay, so
I'm gonna admit both of us.
Yeah, give it to
and
her,
I was
give it to
literally
her.
just 20 years old, which was 2 years ago. 3
Okay,
years
okay.
ago. 3
Okay.
years ago. Yeah. I just started dating like 3 years ago, and then that was really bad one. Yeah, we were both toxic, and yeah.
how
that's
long?
pretty much-
What made it
How
toxic?
long did the toxicity?
That's the thing, though. We lasted together 8 months, but toxic
You just
was
stopped
like a
talking to
year, 2 years. Huh?
You just stopped talking to him like today? like, yeah, so I'm on a podcast and you ain't shit, bro. Please.
Yeah, you can say.
Shit. Okay, look, I'm fucking nice.
You read that real quick.
Oh my god.
Christian's a master of
Expose
toxic
myself.
relationships, so
No, I know how to maneuver.
he knows how to maneuver
It's the
through
Puerto
these
Rican
toxic
in him.
relationships.
Listen,
That's a fact.
she's smart though. She's smart. She didn't say nothing about Ecuadorians. So she knows she's
That's a
outnumbered there. It's
fact.
3 on 1
Nah,
there.
we good, bro. We good. We good. We good.
Nah,
Edwin, speak for us, bro. We good. We good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we speak with everything with ito. Que bonito. Que chiquito.
Oh yeah, we sing. Yeah, Ecuadorians.
You know what I'm
sing
saying?
when they
We're
talk.
cool, bro. Y'all Puerto Ricans are. Yo, shout out to my ex, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're lucky if you got Spanish. You're lucky if you got Spanish out of us, man. We barely speak Spanish. That ass.
Yo, crazy, bro.
That's funny.
So, well, all right. So that was that the first. So this is the second guy, right?
He was Puerto Rican,
No,
wasn't he?
no, he wasn't.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, hold on,
I
wait.
knew
He was
that-
Puerto
I knew
Rican.
that
wasn't he?
that thought was gonna be. Nah, he was
No?
Arabic and
Oh, okay,
Mexican.
okay. Ooh,
Yeah, he had
that's a good mix.
Funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Arabic and Mexican.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy
Moroccan and Mexican.
Khabib meets Triple C.
Tacos. No.
Oh yeah, Triple
Like
C.
Tacos.
Tacos. No?
Khabib meets Cejudo.
So who the?
Yeah.
Is he Mexican?
Yeah, believe.
Or Gaethje?
Nah, he's American Mexican, bro.
No, it's a,
Yeah.
all right, whatever. She don't know UFC.
Yeah, I was
Probably
like,
not.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't think she knows
know.
UFC. No.
I know a little bit, but
Yeah.
like,
just the Irish guy.
Conor McGregor.
It's the McGregor guy. That's proper 12.
Wait, what about Canelo?
Oh, Canelo. That's
Canelo
boxing. I
Alvarez
fuck with it though. I
boxing.
fuck
Oh,
with it.
that's different. Okay.
And then he is Mexican.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself next time. And there's no, but yeah, that was the first one, and then
So
the second.
what? So if you could tell anybody that's watching this today about toxic relationships, personally, what you've been through,
Oh,
maybe they might be going through the same thing.
yes.
How would they avoid
Advice?
that? So yeah. So what would the situation be, and then what would you be advice against that?
Definitely don't ignore the red flags. Like,
So what's a red
that's-
flag?
You can say when they're constantly
The messaging on the phone.
yes, where it's
When
like
they're not trying to show you that shit.
no, not even
Oh,
that.
okay,
Just
well.
don't share phones. Basically, don't give your significant other your phone. And it's not that you're hiding anything. That just is an open door to problems. Literally, literally.
If you're looking for something,
You'll
you're gonna
something.
find it.
Exactly.
And it don't have to be big.
Exactly. It could be the smallest thing, but they'll make it big. You know.
Because they was looking for something.
Exactly, and they'll just try to stick on anything. And the thing is, they'll probably find something from the past, but they'll still feel some type of way over it. And it's like, why? And that leads to problems. So that definitely don't, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Yo,
get my
I
phone.
know-
I always look at it as you don't pay my bill, man. And even when we're sharing the phone bill, bro, it ain't happening. Like, yo, like, keep your shit to yourself. I don't look through phones. I never felt the need to.
can't.
So it was like
bro.
one of those, you know what I mean?
can't.
Like, and then the one time I did look through a phone, I didn't like what I
didn't
fucking
like what I found.
And I was just like, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? And it was something small that
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That
That
I
you created and
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it was one of those where I learned my lesson.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
No, me
Like,
too. I definitely learned my
I
lesson
learned my
there. It's just, I don't know. It's just like, don't, you kind of, I don't know.
That's your phones are like sacred now, and people don't really realize how like much of your life is in a phone.
in
And
a
I feel
phone.
like
And that's
it
not-
establishes that trust. So it's like, if you're basically telling me you don't trust me because you want to go through my phone, you get me?
totally.
So it's like, the second you go through my phone, it's you're literally showing me you don't trust me at all. Regardless
True.
if you find something or not, you don't trust me.
It's
So-
true. I also feel like. Damn, I totally lost what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no.
I was like, shit. What the fuck was I gonna say?
Yeah, I like this not smoking before podcast thing. I remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right. This is good.
Yeah, I'd be like,
I feel like I just took a
that
hit right now. And just fucking,
confession.
the truth always comes out of him when he fucking smokes.
When he smoked. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. That's
Now he's like, I'm smarter. I'm being more strategic about what I'm saying.
now he got that little thinking process. Wait,
Bro,
let me not say that.
I got that podcast mentality.
For all the
now,
girls
you know
I'm
what I
talking
mean?
to.
Stupid. Edwin, you know how to cut that out, right?
Damn. Nah, but yeah, I mean that's one, and then the other one is just I tend to always see the good in everybody, and it's just like, regardless of what they say or like how they start acting, and I start sensing it, I ignore it because I'm like, no, they can't do
That's
that.
what I was gonna say. I
ignore
was
the
gonna
red
be like,
flag.
you should
Yeah.
kind of know your partner to a
Trust
point
your
where
gut.
you know like there's something up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, it depends on how you handle the situation from that point on. Like you're saying, are you trying to look for something bad and make it worse?
Yep.
Because if you feel there's something bad, then it's like, do you really want to be in that relationship
Exactly.
anymore? Like you got to really ask yourself. And if you find that, are you still willing to work through that? Are they willing to work through that? So it's like, you have to really know your relationship in that sense.
Yeah.
Like Will and Jada.
Yeah, like Will and Jada, literally. I mean, we always kind of come back to this entanglements.
Entanglements.
Her little entanglements.
Oh my god, the amount of people that are gonna start using that word.
Oh, that
Oh,
meme. I've
it-
already
As-
been
as an
hit with it
excuse
all over,
of the
bro.
cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
that
wasn't
was an
cheating, I was an
entanglement.
entanglement.
Bro, I ever hear that shit, bro? It is a rap. It is a rap, bro.
We're not rich
I'm
like Will and Jada.
yeah, bro.
That's it. We ending this right here.
Yeah, I'm hurting feelings,
Let's go
bro.
on red.
Entanglement.
No, but hold on. That's not cheating though, right?
What they went through?
When you're,
they went through?
when you're in
Well,
a
what they
break,
say they
When
went
you're-
through?
when you're in a
Break through a
and you
marriage?
go
Well,
and
nah,
mess with
he
them.
said he said himself that they were not on a break. He said
Yeah.
he was done with her.
Exactly.
He said
Oh,
I was
see, I
like,
didn't
yeah,
watch
the
the
thing.
full- Oh, you never watched the full
yeah,
thing?
nah,
Okay.
he
Yeah,
was
I
like,
watched
I
15
was
minutes.
done with you, and I feel like they were trying to downplay the whole thing. You know, he probably didn't want to admit he was getting cheated on because of his
Exactly.
look.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He was already like-
yeah, but like I can't. You know what I mean? Like. I can't tell you how many times like I've been like, you know what I mean, girl she wanted to like, we've argued or in a toxic relationship, have an argument, break up for like a day or two, and I'm like like I got like 2 like on hold, you know what I mean, that like I'm respecting my relationship for, but now that since we're over, cool, I'm gonna hit them up, and then I'm gonna hang out for 2 days, and then she hits me up and it's like, oh, you know, maybe I overreacted or whatever the case was, you
Yeah,
know,
get back
whatever the
together.
fight was, and we get back together. I'm doing everything in my power to not let her know about that, not because it's just gonna be a fight,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and then but like.
Classic entanglement.
Did I really
case.
do something wrong? You know what I mean? No.
No,
You know what I mean?
I don't think you
but
did.
then, like, on the flip, she probably did the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then-
Could've.
Could've, right? Could've. And then, like, naturally, right, I'd probably be annoyed, mad, but, like, can I be?
Nope.
Should I be? No.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know what I
Should
mean?
not be.
So, you know.
Well, that's the way we look at
It's a
it.
double
And like
edged sword.
every relationship is different
Yes.
and everybody has their own mentalities. So you really should know about what your partner feels and what you feel
Exactly.
and where your kind of minds agree and disagree. And you should find like a compromise towards that. is really what more or less I preach. But like in that case, in that scenario, like just looking at it, I don't think that's cheating. Even if it isn't a marriage, they were on a break. That's the whole point of being on a break, right? Like
I
You know what I'm saying? You
I don't
can't-
know, bro. I
you
don't
can't
fuck with
argue
breaks.
with that, bro.
Exactly.
I don't fuck
Thank
with
you.
breaks.
For me, a break is a breakup. And then we get back together. It don't matter. Like it's these are all
Yeah,
like little,
but I'm
little
talking
gray
about.
lines in
I
between.
think what we're talking about is
What do you
that, babe, we need a break.
Yeah.
Like I need a break from you. Nah, that's a dub.
Yeah.
Don't hit me back. Like you know what I mean. Now if we
But with a
fell
with a
out
marriage is
over
different, though.
something, well, you just don't do that shit. Tournament. I feel like you know what
No,
I mean?
no. I mean, dude,
A marriage is like
it's
divorce.
it's
or that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Sleep on the
break-
sofa if
the
y'all
break
fucking
the break
on a
is
break.
like the break. I guess would be like a step away from like separation and then divorce. You know what I'm saying? Because first you'll have a little break, right? Where it's just that 1 week. Then after that 1 week, you're like, okay, cool, we're separated. Because then you've had time to say you're separated.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, cool, we're getting a divorce, right? Because once you're married, there's a process to breaking up. You can't just be like, I'm broken up. Here's divorce papers,
No, of course
and then get
not.
divorced next
Yeah.
day, and you're not in a marriage, right?
Yeah.
Unless you will
But let's just
prior.
say you're in the separation phase, then you're like,
That's your time
fucking
to think. Like,
yeah. You're in the separation phase. You're still fucking around, but guess what? You want to stay with each other for your kids, which is not the right thing or whatever. But a lot of people do this anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you get back together, like from that separation phase, but you still fucked around.
I don't know. It's just muddy water to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with it. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, listen, we argue. You know what I mean? Like, we're married. Let's say we're married, right? We argue, and like to me, like, yo,
But is that cheating?
the second you move out, nah, bro. Unless
It's not
you
cheating.
staying out the crib and you not like in the house, like you know what I mean, like and you like I got kicked out of my crib and she's like, yo, listen, bro, I don't want you at this fucking house no more. You know what I mean, whatever. And I'm like, fuck, all right, cool. Now I just went from the sofa to a new apartment, right? Mm-hmm. Or whatever the fuck. Or I'm staying, you know what I mean, fucking Rick and Morty, the father was staying out of a motel, whatever the case is, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like at that point,
That's
I'm
separation.
not home no more. That's separation.
That's
to me, you know what I
separation, yeah,
mean?
that's separation.
But if I'm staying on the sofa, and you know what I mean, it's 2 weeks that you pissed
That's a
off at
break.
me for whatever. Ah, man, what the I better not see no nigga in my crib. What you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you don't
That
want
is
to see nobody
disrespectful
in
to
your
marriage,
crib, but you would go.
no,
to
if I'm on the
somebody's
sofa,
girl's crib.
no. That's what I'm saying. No. If I'm on the
Okay,
sofa,
yeah.
I'm living with my wife. You know what I mean? And she's mad at me. She's not talking to me or whatever. And
That's
I
not-
really did something that she's pissed off at me. It's been 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean? As long as I'm on the fucking sofa, bro. That's my wife. That's you know what I mean? Like I'm in a committed relationship.
I mean,
Like, you
she's-
kick me
she's-
out the crib though, bro. It's a little different. Like, you know what I mean? Now why you want me out the crib? But you probably want someone else. So whatever the case is, I'm not gonna stand around like and find out. You know what I mean?
So you're faithful to your wife until you
You're
leave
gonna
the
kick
house.
out the
until
doors.
yeah
Until
until
you leave the house.
until she's like, you don't come back here no more. And then I'm like, peace, all right, cool. And you breaking up with me then at that point, right?
All right, but
You know what I
then
mean?
but then y'all get back together.
We get back together.
So that's not cheating.
And you're not gonna
Nah,
tell her?
I'm not gonna.
I
Get mad at
agree.
you.
I agree
She
that's
kicked
not
me
cheating.
out. She kicked me out. You know what I mean? Now, if she kicked
Well,
me
what
out,
if you want to leave?
No. This is the thing. If she kicked me out, right, and I go and then I found out in that week that she kicked me out that
What
she
if-
had a guy over, and then she hits me up like a week later. And I want to work on things. That's sus to me. That's a little
Well,
different.
what if you
know
didn't
what I
find
mean?
out that she had a guy over?
And then I found out later. It's
Yeah.
still a problem. It would probably be a
what if
problem.
the guy didn't come over, but she just went to the dude's
I
crib?
found out.
These what
Well,
ifs.
it's one of right.
And you didn't know.
What ifs.
He
You know
loves
what I'm
it.
saying? At this
But
point-
my
That's what
but
I'm saying.
my thing more so is like like I said, like if she's looking like you said, like if I want that break, like I don't know
Yeah.
for I feel like in my experience I always felt like I've seen my friends do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just take a break with her because it's not considered cheating. You know
I don't
what
think it is.
mean?
I
And
just don't
all
think it
that. Just don't be in the relationship then.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Exactly.
Just don't be in it. If that's the route that you're about to take on it, just hit her with we're doing our own thing. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what I mean? You keep it like that. But if you guys have that conversation, because like to me, I could be with this girl. This girl could be at my house for like 2 weeks, unless me and this girl have like a real conversation. Like, yo, you and me are exclusive. That, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting her to not sleep with another guy, and I don't expect her to not. You know what I mean?
Expect me to not see
Yeah, you
somebody
know what I
else.
mean? Unless we have
1000%.
that like heart, that real conversation. You know what I mean?
1000%.
That's true.
You know, because you can't just sit there and say you're married, right, without being proposed to. Right? That's the same
Exactly.
idea to me.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. That's a good way of putting it.
100%.
I feel like in my experience, I did for the first relationship did ask for a break, but my type of break and my mentality of a break was I need my space.
You were stressed.
Yes, because something about toxic, I guess you can say. He was very clingy, like very clingy.
Oh,
like, I'm a clingy
that's literally
girl.
that was literally my ex. Like she said that I need space
Yeah.
whole situation, and I was super clingy where I really wanted to get back. I
Yep.
really wanted it to work out. I was pretty much willing to just do anything to make it work.
Yeah.
But she was mentally kind of done.
Yeah, because
You know, she was
it's
meant to be
you're
like, I'm out.
overwhelming us.
Yeah.
It's like we need space. Like I understand. I'm clingy myself. I like to see the person, you know, maybe 2 times, 2 days a week or 3 days or maybe more. But it's
Yeah,
like
3 days,
when
2
I,
days.
yeah, no, I'm that type of
No,
clingy.
I agree, though. I
but
agree.
it's like
Well, that's not clingy.
You reach a certain point where it's like, all right, I don't need to be texting you 24/7 when you just stepped out of my house.
Yeah.
I don't need to be updating you. I'm at the supermarket. I'm this.
Bro,
and that.
I like to
Facts,
I like
facts.
a text or 2 a day type shit. If I'm out here, I want to be able to do my
Exactly.
thing.
If I'm with my friends, I'm with my friends. Why are you thinking I'm doing something? I don't need to be updating you. That makes me.
That
my
is so
friends
insecure,
feel-
bro.
Yeah,
It's so insecure.
Exactly.
You're not mentally prepared to be in a relationship if you're that insecure.
Exactly. But up to this day, he does not want to admit that. But whatever. I'm just saying. But yeah, so I asked for a break, but it was just because of that. It wasn't because I want to break up and I want to go and do my thing, or I want him to do his
You're
thing.
just
No,
down
it was
my throat right
Yeah,
But I would say
exactly.
personally, if this was like, you know, me and you, like just
Yeah.
hypothetical, right? And you said you wanted that break, I would go out and do my thing. And if we got back together, we got back together. But you need to know that if you said the word, you know, need space, that space means I'm going around and fucking around. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're
but,
fine.
But you know,
That's
like, you know,
your-
but like, well, not even sorry, because like I'm
Yeah.
doing me. I'm
Yeah.
expecting you to maybe be doing the same thing. If not, you're not. And then emotionally, and then, you know, through communication, we'll come back together.
Yeah.
And it should be okay. Like, if you find out I was fucking around,
That's
like you shouldn't really be that mad about it. Like
Yeah.
maybe it'll hurt you a little bit. You know, I understand that,
Yeah.
but like, and you know, I'd probably like, you know, try to make you feel better, more secure about it. But when that word need space or like break a
Yeah.
little, like just any separation in a sense comes up, no, I'm gonna go do my thing.
See,
And I think
But-
that everybody should know that because that's
But
the
needing
point of the
space though, I
space.
don't need space. Like I could totally take out like yo babe, I need a little space. You kind of down my throat right now.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah,
bad, my
yeah,
bad,
no,
like-
that's different though. That's not like relationship space. I'm talking about like need space from this relationship. That's just like I need actual like just so I just need my time to like, just actually be productive
Yeah.
and be working on myself. Not space from you physically. Just I need to get things done, and
Yeah.
you're kind of getting in the way of that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stepping away from the relationship. That would be a different kind of space. That's just like me trying to get together. It's not
Yeah.
like don't see me right now. Like you cannot see me right now or shit like that.
But his
what I'm
mentality was a break.
You
like
need the
his,
space, it's a
yeah,
break.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
it's a
He's like,
break, it's a
oh,
break,
and
right.
his mentality was that I was gonna do something, and I was like, no, I'm not
No,
gonna do anything. I
okay.
just need you to stop being down my throat, like you said. And then he basically.
Oh, so that's different.
But we
So
ended
that's
up breaking up because he did it. He said he,
couldn't
didn't
take that.
couldn't
Yeah,
take
he said
that.
he didn't like breaks. He said I don't do breaks, and I was like, okay. And he had more relationship experience than me, so I was like, all right, so let's just break up. That's it. And then we eventually got back together, and it was just on and off, and that's when the toxicity began.
The on and off.
Because
Yeah.
it constantly goes back
Yes.
to that.
Yeah.
Oh, when
Yeah.
you wanted that break, what were you doing?
You're with your girls and you're like, he's texting me again.
Yeah, no, it's like you get that break and you kind of see like, oh, I miss him.
OD.
Or I miss her, you know, and then that's when you get back together. But then once you're back together, it's like,
That shit
there you go
ends
with
up
the
coming
same
back
thing
out
over
again.
again. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just like,
It's a
ugh.
never-ending cycle.
It's a never-ending cycle. I've been there.
I feel like
Everyone's
once
been
you
there.
get there, like once you get to that certain point, once you reach that point with the person, like it's kind of almost like irreparable,
Yeah.
right? Like you
Yeah.
can't, because you're always, always.
That's when
just
you
trying to go
both really
back,
need
man.
like 3 months of sanctuary to yourselves. Like
And then 3
very
months later,
little.
still probably come up. That's what I'm saying, man. I
Well,
feel
well, that's what I'm
like-
saying. But it's like the person who's really taking time to not be petty and really work on themselves and really be like, yo, like this is what I really needed to fix in my life. I need maybe more sleep. I needed to really get myself together, exercise, eat healthier, get my mind like ready. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for a relationship
Getting
back
your
then.
mind right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
right.
and then, you know, the relationship can actually start healing from there, you know what I'm saying? Or like progressing. Because when you're at a stomp, you're just clashing heads
Yes.
over and over and over and
Yeah.
over. You're not getting anywhere. But when you take that space,
Yes.
y'all both working on yourselves, then you're like, all right, cool, we can come talk.
And
You know,
probably work
and then
it
work
out
things out because
healthy
yeah,
way.
you're not in that space anymore. You're not in that. Oh fuck, I feel cluttered. Oh fuck, I feel trapped.
Yeah, but you're always gonna know that like dark side of each other. You know what I mean?
Well,
I feel
that-
like
but-
that's where the
that
growth comes
kinda
from. That's
but
where the
that-
growth
But that's
comes
what I'm
from.
saying. How many
Exactly.
times has that really happened though? How many times have you really see people do that?
I
That's
think
what I'm saying.
and
Like, you
that
don't,
only
you
happens
They
when
don't.
you
That's why
separate
divorce
for
rate is so
years,
high.
For years.
Huh?
When you
Well,
take a separation for years, like when you
Oh, because they're two different people at that point.
Exactly,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's when
they're
the,
two different
the real
people.
growth
Yeah, yeah.
happens. Yeah, I definitely believe in that.
That's why a lot of exes get back together.
Yeah, over the
The
years
run back
because
stage.
their minds change and everything.
Yeah.
That rerun.
Let's run that junior high school relationship back
Rerun
right
that
quick.
I know, right? How many times? Tell me the truth. How many times have you just like been have you found yourself single and you're like, let me just go back to this person I used to mess around. What they been up to?
I go.
She taking that hard sip right now. That hard.
I go in like an old picture. Let them know.
Yeah, right.
I know you
What's up,
you
bro?
beating around
Like
the
an
bush.
old-
I just be like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
I got the.
She's more straight than Christian.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey,
She's like,
how
I'm
you
trying to
doing?
play all these mind games.
Hey,
Hell
we
yeah,
doing?
bro.
Yeah, he's
Just
like
fly
beating
right
around
in.
the bush, like, oh my
Get that
god.
like, and then I get the
I
message.
mean, yo, I'm telling you, that girl, when you left that like, they're like, oh, I know what he wants.
Exactly.
Then you get the hit up.
That's it.
And then once you get the hit up, you know you don't gotta work for it, bro. You got the hit up. You know they know you know what you want. So
That's
it's
true.
up.
That's true. That's
Like,
one.
you know what I
That's
mean? Like, it's one of
1,000%
those.
true.
I like this girl
they
shit
hit
last
you up,
night, and I went and got the message right after. I was like,
Noted.
okay, I know I could fucking if I wanted to, and then I was like, I don't really want to anymore. So I kind of left her.
But that's different. When she's a pro, she's like, I've been here before. I'm gonna just lead this dude on. I'm gonna just fuck with him.
But you know what's funny? Then, but you're the one that thinks that you're going back to her when she's the one kind of
I'm
playing
letting
you.
you back.
Shit, exactly.
She's the one
That's what I'm
like
saying.
letting you back
It
in.
depends on the levels,
It's
bro.
all
It depends on the level.
It's all love.
Look at her
to me.
history.
As long as you guys both come to the agreement that that's what you guys are doing,
Yeah,
and that's
bro.
what, and that's.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
I think everybody
I got the
knows.
hey. I got the hey you, and I already know what's up.
Hey, you.
All right,
Hey.
bet.
Hey, you.
I'll be over in a little bit.
You still live in the same
Yeah,
place.
Same address. Same address.
Same address?
Get out of work at this time. All right.
You still have the same job?
Boyfriend leaves this time. No. I'm just-
Nah, see that's one. So listen, people might want to call me whatever the fuck they want to call me, bro. I do not fuck with a girl if I know she got a man, bro. I don't ever play side nigga. Like if she's single, you know what I mean? If she's going through a breakup or she's on that break stage,
I'll be there. I'll be your
tag
shoulder.
me in. Alright, tag me in, bro. I'm over it like this. Tag me in. Alright, but like, you know what I mean? Other than that, man, like I stay away from relationships. Like I'm not trying to like it's cliche or whatever, like homewrecker, right? I ain't trying to be one of them.
Exactly. Not
Like,
at
you know
all.
what I mean? Like it's just one like, bro, like now if y'all on and off or whatever, hit me when y'all off.
Exactly.
Hit me when
you're
you
taking
off.
your break.
I'm here, bro.
When you're taking your break.
Cool. You know what I mean? But if y'all on, bro, I don't want no part of it. I'm not in that relationship. You know what I mean? If I want to be in a relationship, I'll be in that relationship. Like, I'd be in a relationship if I want to be in your relationship.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so now. You know what I mean?
That is kind of where a lot of the toxicity grows. Where like if you're a side piece, like you're a side.
You
dude.
watch people do the dirt, and then you enter a relationship, and you're like, God, no.
No.
That's where the
Right.
insecurities
So
come
basically, I was basically messing around with a girl that did have a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's where a lot of like your own toxicity grows in. Like where you're just like
Your insecurities.
Your
basically.
insecurity-
Because you start thinking like, okay, that girl
Like-
was willing to do it to that guy, so my
That's what I'm
girlfriend
saying,
could
yeah.
do it
To
to
me,
or
yeah,
something.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's where you have to take the matureness
And
or
the trust,
whatever,
like you
like
said.
yeah, the trust, where it's like, okay, just because that's their experience and their relationship doesn't mean my relationship is gonna
It's
be
gonna
the
be like
same,
that.
you know?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I think that's the worst thing anybody could do in a relationship. Start
What?
comparing their relationship to
Oh,
the last
this is
relationship.
life.
Or
life.
just in general.
Life.
Or just
Yeah,
in general.
You can't.
Like,
Be
you
happy
can't
with what you
start comparing your
got. Yeah,
person.
just be happy with what you got.
Exactly.
That's it.
And at the end of the day, everything comes to light. So regardless, like if they're doing something and it's gonna come to
It's
light.
gonna find out. Yeah,
That's
totally.
it. So you
Big
don't
fact.
start problems assuming that's what's happening.
Don't start none, won't be none.
That's crazy. All right, so YAYLENE, before we end this, I
been
wanted
an
to ask
hour
you,
already?
like, I think God
damn. Time flies when you're having
It's
fun.
been what?
it's been an hour and 8 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of editing for you.
Overtime on this shit.
I feel bad.
No, that's all good. I did want to ask you is, so basically, now that you've graduated college, you know what I'm saying, what's your plan from here on to go? I guess you do want to do radio
Yes,
host and all this
100%.
stuff. So what's your plan from here on out?
I mean, honestly, just looking at this, you guys have inspired me to kind of put some money aside and start saving up for
Get
my
the
own
ball
equipment.
rolling.
Yep,
Get the ball
exactly.
rolling. Mhm.
Or just start sending out my resume to a bunch of companies, a bunch of radio companies.
Okay,
that
you want to go the
can-
corporate route?
Yeah, why not do both?
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Have
would
my
say
little thing
I would say
aside.
more like just from me doing it, like because when I see I've worked for a corporation, like in a restaurant, right? You know what I'm saying? Where they have control over your thing. They have influence over things. Sure, do they have a big media output where they can get you more views and all this stuff? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You'll get famous quicker.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more of like really putting in the time, really figuring out every single intricate part of my entire podcast.
Yes.
You know, like through the editing, down to every single piece of equipment I did buy, down to the camera work and all those things. Even Edwin's doing. Edwin can like sit here and say that I've actually been putting time in photography.
That's great.
And editing, and he's been teaching me himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a lot of experience in it. So he's a sensei. But yeah. So and then pretty much marketing it myself. Really just going through every single piece is giving me invaluable experience. So I'd say really just start making your content, right?
Yes.
You know, find your own voice, find your own light, find your own quality. Because I'm not a great speaker. I'm not the best speaker, but like,
No, you're very good,
I'll
actually.
try my best to do it.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, like that's why I start from scratch. That's why this show is starting the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, you'll move your way up. But see, going back to your question you asked me a while ago, if school by any chance taught me anything, I feel like to answer it is school did teach me. Like I said, I had that, the microphone. I was taught how to work the keyboard. So let's say I do land in a corporate or a radio station, I will know how to maneuver it.
Everything.
But I feel like you said, you mentioned Edwin, he's helping you with the editing. You have to you have to network. I feel like my specific major has to do a lot with
Networking.
So regardless if I went to school or not, I feel like if I know people or if I knew people, then I could still make it. I will still be able to make it because I will know people that have the experience, that have been in the system or have just, that can teach me or even YouTube videos.
Exactly. So that was my biggest thing that I was going to say is I love having guests because, hey, guess what? You post something on your IG.
Yes,
you have 1,000 followers. Now I've just reached out to another 1,000 followers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 of those people follow me.
Exactly.
We get another person on, then that person has another 10,000 or 500 followers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's just like what we're doing is we're networking with each other.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're getting to know each
helping
other,
each other.
on like a personal level,
Yes.
and we're both benefiting from it. So it's like, like that's what I believe good business is. You know what I'm
Positive
saying?
correlation.
Exactly.
And believe it or not, everybody has something to talk about. Everybody has always
single person.
like every person wants to talk, wants to give their input, wants to just talk shit, So
Exactly.
sorry to say that, but
They do.
so like when I was on my little radio thing, they wanted to be part of it. They just wanted to go out there and just
put their
talk
shit out there and be heard and stuff.
Exactly.
That's lit, man.
And then so if once I post it and share it or whatever, everyone's gonna be, oh, I want to know where are they. I want to do that. So. That definitely helps a lot.
We are taking more interviews because we're going to do this 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. We're going to try our best. So pretty much leave us a DM, like, subscribe, or comment. If you like what you've seen today, thank you, YAYLENE, for joining us.
Thank you for having
everybody.
me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Que pecado.
It's a great show. All right.
I use it right? Probably not.
Que
right?
pecado. Now you got it. Thank you
Peace,
guys
guys.
so much.
Yeah.